What's going on, dudes? It is David here. We're back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, we shall be giving you my predictions for NFL Week 14. Now, obviously, there's a game that's obviously been played, already, the Thursday night game. And my prediction for the game was 24-20 to Detroit. And, of course, Detroit won by a field goal 34-31. Now, here's the thing. There's going to be a lot of different looks at this because there are obviously some teams that have already played each other early on in the season or a couple weeks ago. So my predictions are going to be based off of how the stats are and how the game went. And without further ado, let's get into it. So tomorrow, the first game I have on my list right here is Jaguars against Tennessee. Obviously, as the fucking Texans player should have been suspended. Glad he got suspended because that was a dirty hit on Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is going to be out for the season. But even with Matt Jones and this Jaguars offense can still put up some points. And the Tennessee Titans defense used to be one of the best pass defenses, but then they got let up the past 2 weeks. So, this is a division rival game. I see Jaguars keeping it close. I see Jaguars losing the game, but still keeping it close. Tennessee wins this game 21-19. Second game, Jets at Miami. A lot of people look at this game and just like, Aaron Rodgers is past his prime. Like, Aaron Rodgers not going to be able to keep the Jets at all. And Aaron Rodgers probably going to get dropped by the Jets for next season. Well, I see the Jets losing another game. But here's the thing. People will say, like, the Miami should win this game. I don't think it's going to happen because, yes, Tua is going to be playing in warm weather, obviously, because it's going to be down here in Miami. But I still think that Tua is going to look into this, and Miami Dolphins are going to look at this like, oh, Aaron Rodgers passed his prime, the Jets are no longer good. And the Jets are going to want to keep this close, and I think it is going to be a close game. And I think it's going to be within a one-score game. I think the Jets are going to lose this game, though, 21-20 to Miami Dolphins. Atlanta against Minnesota. Kirk Cousins revenge game. But it ain't Kirk Cousins no more because Kirk Cousins is ass. And that is why I have Minnesota winning 25-18 and Minnesota covers the spread. New Orleans at the Giants. This is possibly one of the games that I would never even watch. I don't even know what to predict out of this game. I went based off the stats. And stats say that this should be at least, I don't know what the over-under is. I think I have the under for the score, but I think my score for this game is 22-17 to New Orleans, just because ever since it seemed New Orleans fired their coach, they've been playing with a whole different level, and the fact that they're still in contention for playoff push, they're going to still play to win. So, yeah, New Orleans is going to win this game 22-17. Carolina at Philadelphia. Bryce Young, I don't know what it is about Bryce Young. The past 2 games against the Buccaneers and the Chiefs, he's played fantastic. But now he has to face a Philadelphia defense, and with the Carolina offensive line, I'm expecting Philadelphia to get a couple sacks on this man. And I don't think it's going to be close. I think Carolina keeps it within 10, and I think Philadelphia wins this game 28-18. 2 1 o'clock games left. We have Cleveland at Pittsburgh. Obviously, these teams have played before. Pittsburgh won the game. Pittsburgh lost the game 24-19. And in that game, I took Pittsburgh -3. And yeah, like I said, Pittsburgh lost. Do I really trust Pittsburgh again? No. Will I ever do something with this game? No. I don't trust Pittsburgh after last time. I had Pittsburgh winning this game 24-20, but I wouldn't trust it because of what happened last time. Cleveland can put up points. Pittsburgh can also put up points, as you saw against the Cincinnati Bengals defense. But Cleveland has a slightly better defense, even though the Broncos really just put up 41 points on Cleveland's defense. But we're still going to say this is going to be at least a 24-20 game, and Pittsburgh gets the win. Last 1 o'clock game is the Raiders against Tampa Bay. This game is going to be a high-scoring game just for one simple reason. Tampa Bay's defense cannot stop the pass. And I expect Aiden O'Connell, who put up some passing yards against Patrick Mahomes last weekend, should have beat Patrick Mahomes, really, to put up some points. And I think Tampa Bay is going to win this game, but it's going to be within a touchdown. Tampa Bay wins this game 28-21. And that leaves 5 games left. We're gonna go through these games real quick. Seattle, Arizona. These teams have already played. Seattle won 16-6 a couple weeks ago. Seattle's gonna lose this game by 1 point, 22-21 to Arizona. Buffalo, Rams. Josh Allen, clear. Rams dealing with Matthew Stafford being he's dealing with a lot of injury. He's beat up. Buffalo's going to win this game 27-19. Chicago at 49ers. Without Christian McCaffrey, without I forgot the backup running back's name, Jordan Mason, it's going to be interesting, but I think Brock Purdy is going to be able to come through this game. I think that the 49ers are going to really have to continue winning if they want to make a playoff push, because there's a possibility that if they make the playoffs, Christian McCaffrey will be back in the playoffs. And imagine getting your star running back right as soon as the playoff begins. Yeah, 49ers are going to win this game, but it's going to be a very close game. Chicago keeps this close. 49ers win 22-20. 2 games left. Sunday night, Chargers against Kansas City. These teams have already played. Kansas City won the game 17-10, I believe correctly. And I think that now that the Chargers, when Kansas City Chiefs and Chargers that played, Chargers were still coming into it. Now that Ladd McConkey has been unveiled as possibly one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, I think that this is going to be a very, very close game. I think Kansas City actually loses this game, and Kansas City finally gets their second loss of the season. They should have had 2 losses by now against the Raiders and Panthers, but they still continue to win. The Chargers are going to give them their second loss. Chargers win this game 19-17. And the final Monday night game is going to be Cincinnati and Dallas. We know Dallas is going to be able to put up points because look at what Pittsburgh just did. We already know Cincinnati's going to be able to put up points because Dallas can't stop the run. And that's where this game is going to be coming down to. If Dallas can stop the run, then Dallas has a good chance of winning this game. But I don't think that's going to happen. Joe Burrow is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. He's going to come through. And when Cincinnati have a horrible record, possibly in play for a wild card, Joe Burrow is going to have to play out of his mind and keep the Bengals in this game. And with the running game hopefully doing good against Dallas, Cincinnati should win this game 28-24. And that concludes my predictions for Week 14 of the NFL season.